Hello there, heroes. I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to another edition of Unmorphed. Squadvasion Day 3, I think. It is moments after the last log ended. We are currently, and we is Squish and Harry and Caveman, headed over to Islands of Adventure. We're gonna split up from there, go have our fun. Today is a flying solo day for me. Gonna get into my own brand of trouble, see what I can find. But we were all headed the same direction, so why not? Let's go see what trouble we can get into.
Well, they're just trying to pursue you, but you're being a tease.
Caveman and Harry have gone off to do their thing. Squish has gone off to do his thing. Orange Ranger, right here flying solo today. In case anybody is wondering, I chose to do this. I was looking at the dynamics of how we were kind of splitting up, and I just decided that, you know, rather than pairing off with somebody, that I'd just go solo today. In case you're new to these vlogs, I worked in the theme park industry for better than 15 years. Had a lot of days where I went to theme parks by myself. I know how to be safe. I know how to have fun. And you know, like, I know in other vlogs I've talked about, like, going to parks alone because I had to, and that being lonely. But I'm with my friends this time, so I'm choosing to be alone. And that really does make a big difference, because I'll see them later. Just saw an update from one of them. We're in our group chat, you know, and they were all, you know, they care. You know, I'm not alone because nobody wants to hang out with me or anything. You know, they were all very, please be safe, please post updates, you know. So we all care about each other. I'm just doing things myself. As you might be able to tell, I'm in Seuss Land. I'm gonna go ride the high-rise trolley and go from there. I made a list last night of some things I want to knock out, and it can actually be better flying solo to do that, because I don't have to worry about what anybody else wants to do, and I don't have to worry about my foot, which, by the way, feels like a blister is also developing, slowing anybody down. I can go at my own pace and do what I want to do. Speaking of which, let's go ride the high-rise trolley. Because it is Seuss, I shall say this in rhyme. I found that ride a colossal waste of time. It was really short. It was not worth the wait. My rating for that ride is not very great. Hopefully greater adventures for me are in store. So let's get down this line and go out the door. Here's an observation that I think is astute. The first ride was lame, but that one was cute. The journey took me on a trip back in time in remembering Disney's Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You may not think that's a very good rhyme, but my response would be to say, shut up. It wasn't amazing. It was for the littles. It didn't do me wowzers. It didn't do me diddles. But I enjoyed it. It was nice, and it was in the AC. So it wasn't a terrible experience for me. So now I continue. I'm calling a truce. I think that I'm probably done with Seuss, which is probably good, because you find rhyming cloying. I know that you're probably finding this annoying, but I must check my list before I can confirm that I have reached in the Seuss the end of this term. This ride's kind of tempting. Sort of want to go. It seems to be like Disney's Dumbo. But I'm not interested enough to stop and take time. So now we will reach the end of the rhymes. So now we are leaving Dr. Seuss Land, a prospect you probably all think is grand. Because as we cross the bridge and go on with the show, I can tell you that the rhyming is friggin' over. Lost Continent. I'm going to ride Poseidon's Fury. I don't know anything about it, other than Poseidon is water dude. Remember that. Poseidon is water dude. Grabbing a quick picture. I love that. I think you can walk right up to it. Oh yeah, you can sit right next to it. Just the theming of this area is spectacular. Although I don't know if it's for anything in particular. The arm. Feel the muscle of Poseidon. So it looks like the ride is over there, maybe? Or something? I'm operating under the principle right now of nobody's stopping me. I mean, I kind of want to go get a close look at this, even if it's not the entrance to the ride, because it's very impressive. Okay, this is chained off. But the chain is only the place that you have to stop. It means everything up to the chain is fair game. Look at this. It's very well made. There's a water over here. Smells wonderful. Blech. Okay, so unless I'm missing something, which is distinctly possible, but I did some research, it would appear that Poseidon's Fury isn't happening right now. That is my exercise goal. It's not listed as a ride. I saw it on a paper map. I was like, oh, I could do that. But it appears that I can't do that. So, onward to Hogsmeade. I have my wand with me. We're going to see if we can get some spells to work better than they did the other day. And see what we can ride. There we go.
Is that actual chocolate?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably not.
So I was planning on riding Hagrid's, but it's currently down. You can see some people over there actually waiting, because if you can catch Hagrid's right after it reopens, you're going to get a short wait on what's usually a very long line. Herbivicus. Ah, open up the flower. The flower open. There she is again. Hogwarts Corstal. I can't help but notice there's a giant rock over there. It appears to be a stage, but what it definitely appears to be is a rock. You know, Hogwarts, according to the sign, has a 15-minute wait, although I'm really hoping it's not a 70... I just saw the wait time on Hogwarts go up from 15 minutes to 35. But I'm hot, so I'm gonna do it.
We would now like to... Well, excuse you. Okay, places, everyone. Sorry. Is everyone ready? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
So I saved Hogwarts again. It's a fun ride, and the wait wasn't too long, especially doing single rider. I basically got right on. Now, flight of the Hippogriff. I flied on a Hippogriff. That's alright. If you've ever ridden Big Thunder Mountain at Disney, that's what that was. Funny enough, Big Thunder Mountain was one of my favorite rides at Disney, so that's not a bad thing. It was a little short. But that's kind of a case of it is what it is. I don't know that I have anything else really specifically to do in Hogsmeade. Funny enough, I do have a couple of things that I want to do in London, but I have other stuff I also want to do in Islands of Adventure. So I'm going to finish up here and then double back here to Hogsmeade. Oh, that is a dead end. Oh, I think you can go through over this bridge. Double back here to get on the train to King's Cross at Universal. From what I can tell, Hagrid's is still down. It is delay minutes, so that might not be today. Hello, Fountain.
Hello, human.
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm awesome.
Glad to hear it. What's your name?
My name is Casbah. What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Hi, Sean. Excellent beard.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to grow that?
A couple months.
That's all?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Took me 4,000 years to curl mine.
Well, it's still magnificent.
Thank you. Where are you from, Sean?
Georgia.
Hey, my uncle lives in Georgia. You know him? His name is Stone Mountain.
I've seen him.
Nice. If you see him again, tell him Casbah said hello when I miss him.
I certainly will.
Thank you, Sean.
You have a great day, Casbah. I've doubled back around. I'm now going the other direction from Port of Entry back into Marvel. I have the weirdest, I'm literally going to call it an intrusive thought, to do Hulk again. Maybe that means I thought it was fun. I don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking right now about stopping at Cafe 4. I didn't eat breakfast, just inconvenient to do so. So it could be a good time to get lunch. Yeah, and my foot's hurting a little bit, so it's a good time to sit down. Cafe 4, having meatball sub, the rest of it's down there. And a cookie, which actually feels pretty soft and is very large. It's good. And now, a cookie. It's a cookie, alright. There's nothing special about it. It's tasty. Oh, there are villains about. Oh, it could be trouble. Oh dear. So it turns out there's an arcade here, right next to the cafe. Thing punched a hole in that wall. Those windows are tinted pink. This is a curved air hockey goal. If I seem a little lower energy, the day's kind of hitting me. That's why I decided to stop and get lunch. And sit down for a little bit. But that also kind of took the loop-de-doo out of my la-di-da. It's a gigantic claw machine. From what I saw, I don't really have anything left to do on Superhero Island. So I believe I'm going to head over to Toon Lagoon. That is Dudley Do Right's Riptide Falls or something like that. By the way, I switched to the sunglasses. Not really because the sun was doing any problems for my eyes, but because my sunglasses kept jumping out of my shirt for some reason. So I put them there. I can't wear both at the same time. So, a little harder to see, but I look cool, right? Don't answer that. I'm gonna pass on that one. I got wet yesterday riding Popeyes, the bilges. So I don't really feel like getting wet today. So onward. I believe I am walking into Jurassic Park. Or no. No, I know where this is. This is Kong Skull Island. Yep. What's the wait time like? I'm starting, it's coming up on 1:30, and I'm starting to get the itch that I should get over to Universal, because I have a good list over there. Wait time on Kong is 10 minutes. But nah, like I said, I got stuff to do. I have already experienced Kong. In case I haven't mentioned it, walking in a theme park is fun. I've already experienced Kong. I'm trying to knock out as much as I can that I haven't done but want to do. And yes, I know I did Forbidden Journey, but like I said, I was in the area, had a single rider line, wait wasn't that long, you know, so we're giving Dudley a pass and moving on, possibly to Universal. Let's take a look. Indeed, having checked my itinerary, Dudley Do Right, I didn't want to get wet. Hagrid's was never running when I was over there. Although I suppose I can check one more time as I get on the train. And Poseidon's Fury doesn't seem to be there. So it is indeed time to head over to Universal Studios. Velocicoaster. Again, feeling that little same, should I ride it? But I definitely want to ride that with someone. Thinking about throwing out an offer, to one of my friends while I'm here. I know that Brill and Batty are in the area. Batty was wanting someone to ride Velocicoaster with her. And I'm in the area. So I think I'm going to take a glance at the wait time, see what we're dealing with here, and maybe extend that offer to her. See how it goes. To my knowledge, everyone else has ridden Velocicoaster, and it's not a contest. I don't have to prove I'm as brave as anyone else. We all accept our limits, but I pushed mine on the Hulk for Harry. Now maybe I can push mine on the Velocicoaster for Batty.
I know it's not.
Turns out Brill and Batty had gone back to the hotel, and I completely forgot about that. So they were not close by. So with that, I'm gonna pass for now. I kind of needed that extra little motivation of helping Batty ride the ride, to have somebody to ride with. So that is now finally going to officially scratch everything off. this bridge that I dismissed does connect. So, as you saw there, Hogsmeade, I'm gonna hop on the train and head over to Universal Studios. I'm probably gonna have a good 4 hours, 4.5, 6:30 at Finnegan's, meeting up with the squad. Made it to London at Universal Studios. Honestly, I have a heftier list for here than I had for Islands, and it's already 2 o'clock. What I knock out might depend on wait times. I'm gonna go look at Gringotts right now since I'm right here. But if it's over an hour, I might not. And I bet it is. But hey, it is a Wednesday. Let's be optimistic. This shop is orange, and it's the only reason I'm gonna step in. Let's check out Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Love potion.
You got me on those one time.
That's a tempting t-shirt, but not at that price tag. Wait time 25 minutes. I can do that. Hi, Dargan. Single rider line for Gringotts, which, since there's a single rider line, it's probably going to be shorter than 25 minutes. Oh, do I see Goggle pickup? Is this the 5th ride where there will be Goggle? It would appear Goggle is happening. Gringotts, more intense than I was expecting. It's kind of another one of those on-track motion simulators, but there's a significant drop in there. Like the most intense I've felt so far. But we move on. We saved Gringotts, helped Harry get a dragon, I think. I'm not really clear on what the story of that ride is, but we did it. I need to kind of figure out where I am. I see Simpsons across the lake. There's stuff I want to do over there. Oh, I think I'm near Fast and Furious, and I wanted to do that. So that's probably where I'm headed next. This long industrial highway is the single rider queue for Fast and Furious. Look at all these keys. Look at the Rock. Look at the Vin Diesel. Look at her. Look at the Rock again. Look at that one. Approaching Worthing.
What do you have to say about that?
I'll make love to you, make you want
hilarious tonight. I am about to make a very bad decision. Wish me luck. So what I find interesting, this is Revenge of the Mummy. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is being treated like a video production. So that's very interesting. I'll be on soon, so we'll see how this goes. The Mummy! That was something. Basically Space Mountain. And I have a very interesting response to this ride, especially considering I was a little intimidated getting on it. I'm gonna ride it again. The only additional comment I have is, for some reason, the second ride was a little more intense on my back. It kind of slamming me back into the seat a couple times. Maybe where the restraint was, I don't know. But no, I've come back here. I'm back at the Mummy because I'm gonna ride it the third time. No, I'm kidding. Had enough. A saying that my stepfather, the gods rest his soul, had was, it's better to, and this is a famous saying from across the ages, but it's better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you a fool than open it and remove all doubt. I've never believed in that. I believe in putting my foibles out to the world as part of my life when I vlog. I walked all the way, if you know Universal or look at a map, from the Mummy to Jimmy Fallon, and realized that I left my souvenir cup, wand, and sunglasses in my locker. So I had to come back and get them. Well, I may not have gotten to attend MomoCon 2023, but I did attend VillainCon 2023, aka Despicable Me, Minions Blast, or something like that. Basically, you're going to notice, by the way, that I compare a lot of rides here to their equivalents at Disney. I just feel like that's a very easy way to explain them. It is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, except for the fact that you don't sit down. There is no ride vehicle. You just stand on a moving sidewalk and go past all these screens where you shoot. Cursor accuracy felt like it left a little to be desired, as would be expected in an experience like that. It can only be so good. I'm just finding all the little shows today.
You don't say! Well, back in my day, people never had to come on my Well, Maggie, looks like I'll be taken care of.
Uh-oh.
That's it, Maggie. Stay with Grandpa. Wow, we're the first people to ever ride this baby. We're like that space guy who did that moon thing.
Neil Armstrong?
No, Chewbacca.
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel, or whatever this is.
Now the last thing you'll ever see. A legally required treatment.
No still and motion picture photography of any kind is allowed. Thanks for your attention. Enjoy the ride.
The Simpsons ride. Another one that was more intense than I was anticipating. Motion simulator, no glasses, but pretty good at conveying drops. There's one part where it feels like you do a barrel roll. The car doesn't actually flip over, but it feels pretty accurate, gotta say. I'm really knocking them out here. Single rider lines are helping. Got about 2 more hours, a little less, because I have to actually have time to get over to Finnegan's. I'm gonna see if I can ride this Kang and Kodos thing.
Alright, so 1 or 2 people.
So hot. I've been drinking fluids, mostly Powerade. It's hot. I love this view with the trees. It really feels like walking through a forest. Don't eat the animals. Oh. Help. See? Yep. And there is a very particular smell in here. Oh, it sounds like somebody's very pleased over there. They give you a little pass, but you tell them your name. They start typing it in, and it's like, oh, there's Botanicus. Okay, so as I continue to compare Universal rides to Disney rides, probably to the severe annoyance of Universal fans, that was Peter Pan. E.T. is a classic. I believe I've actually ridden it before, because I have been to Universal once before, and I'm pretty sure I rode E.T. But it'd been a long time. So there was one more thing on my list, which was Woody Woodpecker's Nut Coaster. I'm pretty sure it's back there in the construction area. I'm going to see if it's on the wait time list and see if I can find it. Otherwise, I actually have a little more than an hour to kill before we're meeting up at Finnegan's. So, we'll see. I almost forgot to end the vlog again. So, I have to remember to look at this camera. I almost forgot to end the vlog again. But just as I was laying down to go to sleep, I remembered it is a little bit after midnight. One roommate is already asleep. The other's in the bathroom. He was waiting for me to get out of the bathtub, where I was taking a bath to soak my sore feet from the ouchies and the blisters. But now he's in the bathroom and he'll be in there soon after. So I am quietly ending this vlog. Thank you for watching another edition of Unmorphed. Like, comment, subscribe. Digital tip jar, coffee. Digital tip jar is not a thing anymore. That's how tired I am. Coffee, Patreon, Teespring. Until tomorrow, when we're going to Volcano Bay. May the power